Here we go. Here we go. Quest protein chips. Eat your protein in a chip. It's genius. Let's see. 120 calories for the bag and 21 grams of protein. That is huge. That's like a 1:5 ratio of protein to calories, which I've never seen that in a bar. I don't think. And I've seen a lot of bars. This is groundbreaking as far as I'm concerned. They're probably just protein powder wafers. I don't know. I'm curious what these taste like, very much so. So they are a little bit high in sodium, which, if you're concerned about that kind of thing, 190 milligrams, which is 8% of your daily intake recommended by the FDA. And I'm not really on that boat anymore. You know, it's always just been assumed that high sodium diet raises blood pressure, but if you read enough about it, there really isn't that much conclusive evidence of that. But I still consider it a risk, don't get me wrong. It's definitely a risk. To me, I would say it's worth it. I would much rather eat this. If I were 100% concerned with my health, I would rather eat this than any protein bar. The only other risk is the high oleic sunflower oil, which is what adds the fat. There's 1.5 grams of fat. And that stuff it's more of a substitute for hydrogenated oil, which keeps it solid at room temperature, which I think it's doing a good job. This is not a sludgy matter. So I'm curious why other companies aren't using that instead of their hydrogenated oils. If you look at like Ritz crackers and pretty much any cracker on the shelf nowadays that isn't like marketed as health mode will probably have hydrogenated oil. So I wonder if it's much more expensive to use the oleic sunflower oil, or why, you know, I wouldn't be surprised to see that happening a lot more in the future in all crackers. So, cool there. Cool beans. It would be good with some cool beans. Little bean dip action. So I'm just going to open this up and try it. I'm really curious, because this is almost... I rarely drop the too good to be true card, but look at that. A little puffy little guy. That is disgusting. Okay, I'm going to try to tap how I feel and articulate it real time. I get the sense that they're covering up a bad taste. It's really salty. It's really salty, and there's another flavor in there. Maybe it's the sunflower oil stuff, but there's a flavor that's masking another flavor, which makes me feel artificially. Man, that's tough. And I have to keep doing it. Like, I look in here, not excited about this. I'm gonna keep going. Okay. The whole too good to be true thing, scratch that. Keep going. My body needs these components. They might have other flavors I would be willing to try. The problem is you get into other flavors, you get into other ingredients, other risk factors. Because, you know, it's not like they're sprinkling fresh paprika on these things. To get them to taste certain ways, you know, they got guys in labs figuring out how to make it taste that way. And squeezed by the FDA. So I don't trust flavors. Doritos. Of course, Doritos. I don't trust those flavors. I mean, it's like, you got something with no cheese anywhere to taste like cheese. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's bad. It's risky. I'm eating them quicker because I want... Wow. I would say this is the only chip where you can eat just one. I could easily just eat one. I could stop right now. I'm going to stop right now. In fact, I'm going to have a protein bar. I'll see you later.